get up, get up, get up.
Well, guys, this is the episode we were dreading to record. This is the end of the season. 2022 Mets season is over. They lost to the Padres in the wild card series. It sucks.
Sucks really bad. It sucks that they lost, and it sucks how they lost. Getting just one hit.
Yeah,
2 walks.
I mean, they just got beat. They got beat. The Padres played good baseball. Mets did not. They didn't hit. They didn't really pitch that well. It was a poorly played series at the worst time of the year, unfortunately. Like, we're pretty good at sugarcoating a lot of things, I think, on this podcast.
It's kind of par for the course. But the 2 most important series of the year, the Mets did not play well.
No.
Lost 5 of the last 6 important games. 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see it coming.
Thought it was possible.
I mean, I thought it was possible, but I really did think that at least if they were going to lose, it was going to be a little bit closer. I thought the series was going to be 4-3, 5-3.
Save opportunity.
Yeah, there was not a save opportunity in the series.
Yes, there was.
Oh, technically.
Yes,
yeah,
Lugo did get a save.
I guess. Oh, wow. 7-2, we got a save. Yeah, I mean,
I think it wound up 7-3.
We are now about an hour after the game ended.
Yeah.
And the game had been over at that point for
hours,
like a couple hours already, just because there wasn't really much juice or energy.
Hits.
We're going to be kind of reflective, I guess, this episode. It's going to be short. You guys, I know it's like rubbing salt in the wound listening to this, but
yeah, shout out to everyone out there actually listening to this.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys.
The only thing harder than recording this is listening to it.
Not a fun one. I mean, it's so disappointing that what should have been an amazing series truly does go down as a bit of a failure.
It's just such an unsatisfying finish to what was actually objectively a very good season. Literally, this team, it's going to go down as one of those awful things you're going to hear forever.
Yeah.
This team had the 2nd most wins in franchise history. It's miserable to
Couldn't get out of the wild card.
No, got stuck in the wild card.
Yeah, got stuck in it.
We're 11, 12 games better than this Padres team in the regular season. They're playing past you. The Phillies are still going to be playing baseball.
Braves.
The Phillies are playing the Braves in a series, and someone's going to win.
We can tip your cap to the Padres. They came out.
Padres played better. The
Padres were hungry. They were hungry. It felt like they wanted it a little bit more. That they were just a little more sharp,
keyed in,
a little more aggressive, a little more keyed in. I mean, you saw the post-game conferences. You saw the stuff that was being said after the series was over.
The body language.
The body language was definitely better on the Padres side. Even in the game that they were losing, they didn't seem dead.
They fought literally till the end. They got a tying run to the plate in the game. They're losing 7-1.
Yeah, 7-1. I don't know. I don't really know what
team that scored first won every game.
Yeah.
The team with a starting pitcher who made it past the 6th inning won every game.
Yeah.
It's just very cut and dry. There's no else way to dissect this.
I know people probably want to talk about the Musgrove thing too.
Yeah.
It's kind of a moot point when you get one hit. Moot.
Yeah. There was a lot of discourse about it on Twitter, so I guess we'll just say a few. I don't know.
His ear was shiny.
And if I know Vaseline isn't the thing that enhances spin, but a lot of times I forgot who said this. Someone said in a podcast last year, Nino Sarris article, but a lot of times when pitchers do have substances on them, they'll use different substances for different things. Like the spider attack is good for your fastball and your slider because you want more spin. But a pitch like a sinker and a changeup, 2 pitches that Joe Musgrove does throw.
Yeah.
Killing the spin on those pitches. So if you touch, rub per pitch, then you get a new ball and you start over. It could help those pitches, but doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. We're just talking.
Yeah, I mean, they checked them. They did.
Yeah.
They didn't find anything. So
that was a weird moment.
Was a weird moment being here. I think that really would have turned the tide too if he would have gotten ejected a little bit.
Yeah, the crowd started getting into it. Still only 4-0 at the time. It's just couldn't hit.
It was weird. It was a weird game from the start. It felt like everyone thought it was a 7:30 start.
Yeah, not that many people were here until 7:30. I thought it was 7:30 start until 5 o'clock.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was. It's
also hard with these night games here because, as we know from living in New Jersey, there's not that many trains that run back to New Jersey after certain times of night. Even Saturday night, as great as that game was, a lot of people in our section were talking about having to leave because you're going to miss the last train out of Newark.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's different schedules out to different places in Long Island, too, and stuff. It's
Connecticut.
hard.
Yeah, I don't know. This is now the 2nd time I've seen a team celebrate at Citi Field because I was at the Royals Mets World Series in 2015.
The only 2 teams I've ever celebrated at Citi Field.
Yeah, Mets have not yet done it. The Royals one, I don't know. It felt different because it was wow,
we made World Series.
We made the World Series. This was a team that was out of it halfway through the year, and then they got one guy with Cespedes. But this one leaves a bad taste in the mouth. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's interesting to think about that point you just made because if you look at the teams that are still in the DS right now.
Oh, I read that tweet yesterday.
I know,
too,
like
think.
half these teams were under 500 on June 1st.
Yeah.
Was the tweet? Even the Padres themselves, while they started off very hot, they lulled at the end of the season. I mean, they looked like a lock. They're over under before the season with 90.5 wins. They looked like a lock for that in July. They completely faltered in August and then got decent again in September. Kind of the opposite of the Mets. It's like all these phrases you think about and it kind of reigns true. Like the peaking too early. I don't know, just
hot at the right time.
Yeah, that's it.
You gotta get hot at the right time. I mean, we talk about it with the postseason. We talked about it on this podcast earlier in the year.
Look at the Phillies right now. The Phillies fired Joe Girardi, and now they're blazing.
Yeah, man, talk about rubbing salt in the wound that team's still playing. Really stinks.
What is that noise?
I think they're either cleaning dishes or making ice cream. Sounds like an ice cream swirler.
I mean, homemade ice cream go great right now.
I can't even eat it, but I'd eat it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and probably eat something disgusting. Just go play Marvin's Room.
Hit up a bodega. Listen to some music.
I'm just saying, we could have done better.
We could have done so much better. Really should have done so much better.
I don't like the word "should" there. It's not like they should have done better. It's like you kind of played how you played. Like this team.
Okay, that's fair.
You know what I mean? I don't like the word "should" in general.
I get what you're saying.
It just doesn't feel like this is the end. That's the worst part. So unfulfilled.
Based on how they played against the Padres, they shouldn't have done better.
That's what I mean.
Yes, but I think this team should have performed better.
The team had a higher ceiling than what they showed.
Oh, 1,000%. I think that's like I'm not even mad. I'm not at the point of mad.
I wasn't mad before. I'm getting more mad now.
It's just disappointing.
Maybe talking about it's making me more mad.
It's just disappointing. It's like that saying
it's
from your
just
parents.
so sad that like for a whole series, like Manny Machado wants Soto do like nothing to you, and then
basically
you see Trent Grisham, Austin Nola, and Ha-Seong Kim. Ha-Seong Kim. From the moment this game started on Sunday,
made a great play.
First inning, he was all over the field. He went back on the Nimmo pop-up. If that ball bloops in for a hit, literally the whole game changes. Ha-Seong Kim got a great jump on it. Made a couple other nice plays. He got some walks.
Trent Grisham made another impact with the hits
amazing
and
catch.
great catch in right center against Canna.
Oh yeah, Canna. And wasn't there a Nimmo shot too? Or am I thinking of something else?
I think you might be thinking of something else.
Yeah, whatever.
But it was just nothing.
Just like that, like you were a team that was pesky all year, got base hits when you needed them, put the ball in play, and the other team, the team that actually did that to you. We did say in the preview that these two teams were built kind of similarly. Yeah. These were contact-oriented teams. I think the Mets only had 7 strikeouts in Game 3 now.
Yeah.
Chris Bassett didn't really miss any bats. He didn't. I don't know. Just balls found holes behind him. There was a weird play where there was no shift on Josh Bell, and he snuck one through. It's just like, I don't know.
We really needed someone to step up.
Except Lugo stepped up.
Except Lugo did.
He had a good series.
Unfortunately, it was the games were over. But someone had to pick someone up. I think that's a better thing. There was not a lot of picking each other up, which is a big baseball term. It's just, when someone falters, like Chris Bassett didn't have a great start. But, hey, the Mets have picked him up all year. They've scored runs they didn't today.
Jeff McNeil, his first strikeout in like 3 weeks.
I know.
God,
can you believe that?
Everything went wrong.
I know. We hit the base, and it pops right to Will Myers. It couldn't bounce left, couldn't bounce right, couldn't bounce over his head. It was just right to him.
Juan Soto bunted, and it worked.
I know.
God, how awful is that? Seeing Juan Soto bunt, I was so happy, and just gave away an out.
I don't know. John, we haven't heard from you. How you feeling?
I'm in the same boat as you and the rest of this fan base. It's a tough pill to swallow. Mm-hmm. First of all, you have to tip your cap to the Padres.
Definitely.
I think that 89 win mark kind of fooled a couple of people in their prognostications here with this series.
For sure.
Of course, especially because they had these 3 great starting pitchers.
Yeah.
Like our advantage were the first 2 games, and they had one the third game.
Yes.
It bore true.
Yeah.
Bore true.
We saw the home field advantage throughout this wild card round across baseball.
Kind of irrelevant.
Literally, the only home team that won was a team that played their games at 12 and noon. 12 and 1.
And it was not sold out.
Yeah.
And the basketball team that played in that city was watching the Mets instead.
That's a funny point.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Guardians had an elimination game. The Cavs were at the Mets
Need
game.
the Cavs at every Mets game next time.
Next year.
But, in times like this, I just think of Bart Giamatti's quote, baseball breaks your heart. It's what it does. We didn't anticipate it happening this quickly. And, it's a long season. I mean, when spring training started, I didn't even know you guys.
We did not know each other.
Yeah, this was real, we met, and it's like you look back on all the fun and just all the games, all the discussions, all the conversations.
So many conversations.
Yeah, and
so many that you guys don't even hear sometimes.
Oh yeah, you guys can hear.
A lot of that. But it's just it truly is a marathon, and I think that we'll all take time to decompress and think about it and get our thoughts together. But Yeah, it's just tough, and you guys have seen this, and, you guys come out to the park. Everyone that works here at Citi Field, no matter what the job is, whether it's the players, whether it's, ushers, whether it's in production or front office people, there's a lot of work that goes into all of this.
Oh, no doubt.
A lot of work that goes into all of this.
Being a part of the behind the scenes now, seeing what everybody does at different times, being here when there's no games, being here when the games are over, before the games. I mean, there's a lot of moving pieces, and it's a production.
Definitely got a new appreciation for it. Also, definitely kind of changed even the way I attend games, the way I think about things. Now when I see a blurb on the board, I'm like, oh, the John got a pun in. You know what I mean? The Mocha Joe, was that you?
Sure. Yeah.
No, it was just funny. You just realize different things. I think it's probably also true of any job, but once you see the inside, you kind of realize things are
so how the sausage was made.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah.
Got Mendez over there giggling, working hard for us every single night. Appreciate Mendez. Appreciate Vito.
New addition
jumping
to
in
the team.
too. It's gonna be fun with him. But yeah, it's just you look around here. It's just God, I wish there was more.
Yeah, it was
the worst feeling.
This season was bittersweet.
Bittersweet's our word. Our favorite word of this podcast. Bittersweet.
Yeah, but what we do know is that there's an incredible commitment and an incredible drive here.
Yep.
And,
Johnny Optimist.
I mean, look, I don't want to invoke their name. And by the way, happy rooting against the Yankees season, everybody.
Yes. I'm doing it.
Of course.
I need to hate.
Go Guards.
Got to get this anger out somehow.
It's this time of year, but
I'm probably not going to watch that much baseball this week, if I'm being honest.
Well, I'm going to try to go James into opening night at MSG on Tuesday. We'll see how that goes.
I'm down.
But yeah,
right.
even those Yankee teams of the 90s,
yeah.
They had to learn to lose before they could learn to win. And the Braves, too, in 2018. I saw a quote recently.
And the Braves
they
won
lost to the
15
Dodgers.
division titles.
And 19
won.
and 20.
Yeah. I mean, I think
the Astros got to playoffs a few times before they got through.
2015, Tony Siplet for them.
This Padres team, did they make?
They've been in the playoffs a few times.
2020.
Not last year, though. They make it last year.
But, I mean, we'll probably talk about this more in a wrap-up episode that we'll do.
This is just reactions and emotions.
It's just reactions and emotions.
Reactions, emotions, reflections.
Yeah,
that's going to be the title.
A lot of reflections. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some things that I think a lot of the Mets players who didn't have, Pete Alonso, Jeff McNeil, Brandon, name some guys.
Francisco Lindor, Mark
Hanna. Well, Lindor had experience, but I mean,
yeah.
A lot of guys, this is the first time they've been thrown in the postseason. It didn't end the way you want. At least
none of the pitchers.
No, you got to know that they're coming back hungry, though. Now that you got a taste of it, you've got to want it even more.
Yeah, but then you also have the awkward, awful conversation. Who is coming back?
That is the next thing.
And we'll talk about that with you guys in the coming weeks, I guess. Probably let the playoffs decompress before then.
Yeah,
and
we're
having
definitely
fun there, speculating.
We're definitely going to take a little bit of a break, too. As
a week?
Scraping a chair,
yeah,
which is
whatever.
Chair. It's the last episode of the 2022 season.
Pretty much describes our feelings.
Yeah, right now. Chair scraping in my brain. Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm just talking out loud to everyone here, too. Maybe next recording's next Tuesday.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
9 days.
Yeah, give it about a week.
Yeah,
and see how we're feeling.
Yeah.
I know. There's really not anything to talk about in Mets world after tonight for a bit.
No.
So
at least last year we had speculation on general manager and manager. That was awesome. We were just doing our own thing. We could say anything.
Yeah.
We were speaking. We did half an episode about Seiya Suzuki. It wasn't even a possibility. We did 20 minutes on him just because it was fun.
I mean, overall, it sucks. I enjoyed the year.
Overall, it sucks.
But it did not. It didn't end how I hoped. It didn't end how I intended either.
No, it ended way before I intended, hoped, or
really
wished, or dreamed, or thought.
Was really hoping for some more 1 a.m. recordings.
Yeah, some more fun episodes.
Gonna go out on a limb and say probably not gonna be a late night recording until 2023.
Hopefully not. I mean, maybe if we do the 24 hours in Citi Field thing.
Yeah. That would
do some live stream, put some stuff up. 3 a.m. Instagram Live.
Definitely going to get creative in the offseason. Vito's been coming up with some big ideas that we're definitely going to...
probably just try to do some funny stuff.
The Decathlon's coming up.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
I can't wait for that.
That'll be an event.
That'll be a good way for me to get a win. I need that.
Then I can wear a tuxedo to opening day.
Perfect.
I don't know.
Imagine that the next time one of us comes to the stadium for a game, one of us can be in a tuxedo.
That's a really good point.
That's so crazy. Oh, it's going to be April. That's so far.
So far.
Pitchers and catchers 4 months.
Yeah. How many days? We got a countdown.
128.
Unfortunately, whatever's in the air here causes to be insane. Causes to be crazy.
Sucks.
Yeah.
It
sucks.
We're doing one more game.
It's a disease.
Oh, it's so painful. I hate this. So sad.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's a sad day.
It's a bad day.
Bad day. It's a catastrophe.
I'm just so sad.
Yeah.
There's been so much more baseball.
Waking up tomorrow is going to stink.
Oh, God.
Especially on Christopher Columbus Day.
No, Indigenous Peoples Day. Christopher Columbus sucks.
Christopher Columbus.
There you go. Get him in.
I don't know. We got anything else? I'm ready to go home.
Yeah, I think you guys are probably done listening to us rant, ramble too, curse and moan.
There will be episodes to come. Obviously, we're not done.
We'll be more active on social media than we were the last couple of days too. We just didn't do anything because we were just scared, nervous. Watching baseball.
Focused on the game.
All these other podcasts have interns. We don't have that. We got to do it.
We'll hopefully talk to you guys soon.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out. Make sure you're following us on all our social media at MetsUp.
Thanks everyone for supporting for the second season. The fact that we've done this for 2 complete baseball seasons is kind of jaw-dropping.
Pretty nuts.
A little bit shocking.
Hey, Mets got better in each year.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. One more year. Next year we'll win 107 games. And the year after that, 115.
And then a World Series. We'll get one.
There you go. By the 7th year of this podcast, the Mets are finally going to go 162-0, and they'll shut everybody up.
Oh, that's
that's the dream.
That's the dream,
Joe
baby.
from Staten Island will have nothing left to say.
That's the dream. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. Signing off for the last time for the 2022 MLB season. Peace out.
Peace out, guys. See you next time.
Get up, get up, get up.